This is Sandy Gabar, and in this short video I'm going to show you LOD Facilitators how to set up a basic program to conduct conflict in you. First thing you do is go to MyNE, which the address is my.next-element.com. Put in your login and your password and sign in. And you will see, once you sign in, you will see a dashboard similar to this. You will likely see your picture. If you set up your profile with your picture, you will see what your status and your access up on the upper hand corner, and the email in which you have that access. You will see this dashboard with some specific links for details, and I won't go into those. To set up a conflict in you program, it's you go to My Program. You create a program, you put in the name of your program. A reminder, the name of the program should actually have something that the participants of the program would recognize. So it could be like the company that I'm offering training. So I'm going to say Next Element Conflict in You Workshop. This is important. The name of the program is important because once you set up the program, MyNE sends out an email message inviting your participants to complete the drama resilience assessment. And oftentimes, if they don't recognize the name, they don't recognize the program or even MyNE email address, they may think that's trash or spam. Notice that details of what a program is and how to use it are on the right. Assuming you've already reviewed a little bit of this, you just click on Add Program. Once you get to the screen to add program, you have three different options. One of them is setting up the drama resilience assessment, which will get you conflict in you. Let me remind you that you also have the option, and it's free of charge, for you to do NEOS, which is an assessment of self-efficacy. And we highly recommend that you do a NEOS, a self-efficacy assessment before and after the program. The one point to remember is that NEOS predicts my belief and my ability to do something, and according to Albert Bandura, it is the prediction how I see my ability to do work is directly related to my performance. So I invite you to do NEOS. You have the GRA, and then you have a program impact. We always do a program impact, and I highly recommend you do so at the end of your session. The program impact has information around how the trainer facilitated the session, have they demonstrated the skills that they were trying to teach, has an option for feedback on their belief or their understanding of how the material that you taught will impact them at work or at home. And the program impact can be done for any program for conflict in you, or if you're deploying LOD at packs as well. I'm going to get into setting up a DRA as an example. Setting up the NEOS and program pack follows the same exact flow, so I won't bother with that. So in here, I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to say Next Element Conflict in You Drama Resilience Assessment. This is the name of the program. The participants will get access or will see the name of this program. The notes section is really only for you. These notes do not go to the participants at all. So I'm going to leave that blank, but you can add your personal notes here. Facilitator notes to be added here. Start date is the start date when you want this assessment to be deployed. So let's say I'm going to facilitate conflict in you on March 30th, and I'm going to give them a week to do the work, to actually do the assessment and return. So I'll just click on today's date, and I will click on start time. I want to start that at 5 p.m. Notice that the time zones are adjusted based on where the participants are located. Because my program is going to end on the 30th, actually my program is going to be conducted on the 30th. I'm going to click 30th as the last day for the last minute people, and my program is going to start at 10, so I'm going to give them until, let's say 9 o'clock to complete the DRA. I add an assessment set, and the program is set. The next step is add a list of participants. I'm going to go to the participants list and click. I am going to add an email, which is going to be my email. Since I already used the system before, it'll populate the first and last name because it will recognize me as part of the system. If you put in an email that's the first time around, the system will ask you to input first and last name. Continue adding roles until you are ready to go. I'm not going to bother with those. I'm going to save, and now I'm ready to activate the program. So I can start the program, and if you read the message, it says clicking the button below, participants will be notified about the program and alert them when the assessments are ready to be completed. It's as easy as clicking on this button, add message, and start program. Once I do that, I will say hello team, and I will make a custom message. I'm excited to spend time with you on March 30th, and then whatever else you want to. Normally I use this custom message to remind them of the start and end times, to ask, to clarify what this email is about, asking them to complete the assessment, a personal note of whatever else you want. You click on Start Program, send participants invitation, and voila, you are done. The program is active. Because the assessment window hasn't opened yet, by 5 o'clock p.m., the participants of this that I added to this program will receive an email asking them to complete the assessment. If you find that you have additional participants to add that you didn't add at first, it's as easy as coming back to the same function, click on Add Programs, and add email addresses. Once you do that, the MyNE system will send the conflict in you, the conflict in you and the DRA assessment right away. That's it for how to set up a program in MyNE. Closing the loop on this, once you're ready, as participants complete the assessment, you will get a notification saying that they completed the assessment. At any point in time, you can come back to the screen, and you can, once participants have completed the assessment, this field will be filled out, and you're able then to purchase the individual reports. And the option for you to purchase the individual reports will be purchase conflict in you reports. If you had 10 people, you have an option to purchase individual reports or to purchase all reports at one time. Once you purchase all the reports, then you have access to all those reports on this page, and you're able to download, print it, and be ready for your session. That concludes this portion of the video. Thank you.